Hey, how are you? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Steph. I am a homeschooling grandmother, homeschooling Mimi to one grandson. I know by looking at the thumbnail of this picture, it looks like I homeschool 15, but no. I just have a severe problem, and I think it is curriculum addiction. I don't know what else to call it, guys. I mean, I pick up these curriculum and it's like, okay, yeah, we can do this one. And then I see something else and I'm like, oh, that would fit in here. And then before I know it, I've got these boxes coming in and my husband is like, okay, well, this is supposed to homeschool him through high school. And I'm like, no, this is just first grade. Oh my goodness, I seriously have a problem. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. Today, I want to talk to you guys about what we do for math, because I don't even do the programs that you saw and all that. Yeah, I think I do one that was pictured in that assortment. Yeah, let's call it assortment. I do one, and then I do another. So sit back, because you know I'm gonna ramble, and get your coffee or whatever, and let's talk about some first grade math. Be right back. Okay, so first grade math. Let's see. We do a few things for math. My background is in finance. So I used to work a long time ago, showing my age here. Well, I mean, I'm a grandmother, so I'm already showing my age. But a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away from this one, I worked at a commodity back office, and I worked numbers. I have this ability to kind of look at data and see where an error is before somebody else can spot it. I mean, I can look at it and know that there is a problem. Which brings me to this, what we do for math, what we start out with. We start out with something like this, a hidden picture, okay? Because basically, in hidden pictures, he's finding the errors. Hidden errors. That's what he's doing. So I have him do hidden pictures daily. This is part of his routine. This is what we call his brain workout. Now, of course, he's just having the time of his life, right? He has no idea. But honestly, that is exactly what they are doing when they are seeking data, right, in a picture. They're seeking the error. They are trying to find the error, and they're circling it. And what you want is what I want is for that eye to be able to go directly to spot that error. Okay. We also do mazes. That's another thing that is going to work his brain out to where he's got to figure out how to maneuver on paper. He's got to figure out how he's going to get down to this soccer ball. And as we go along in the mazes, they get more difficult. As we go along in hidden pictures, they get more difficult. I have not introduced word find yet, because he's still learning sight words. He's still learning to read. And I really don't want to introduce that to him just yet, because I think it's a little bit premature for me to do that. And I guess I wouldn't do that really in math anyway. I would do that more in his reading, you know. So the math that we use Mammoth and Masterbooks. And there is a reason why we use two. Let me start with Masterbooks. And now, just so you know, again, I come from commodities, I come from finance, I come from accounting. So I'm not really a numbers person, but I am a data person, and I, reconcile, all of that stuff, bookkeeping. So I come from that kind of background as far as work. And it's not like when I was little, I said that's what I wanted to do. Right? It just kind of, somebody noticed, one of my bosses noticed a long time ago that I had a niche for it. So that's what I did. And that's what I got paid to do for quite some time. So anyway, we are doing Masterbooks. I do have him in level 1. Even though he probably could do level 2, there's no rush. He's 6. He's a first grader. Okay? Now, he loves Masterbooks. He loves this math for several reasons. 1, it has a cute little pig on it. 2, it's very colorful. It's bright. There are activities for him to do. He has to go around the house and find triangles. He has to go around the house and find circles. He loves doing that. If your kids love doing scavenger hunts, like mine does, and like my other kids did, that it's the same concept, right? Except he now is noticing that things are circle, things are rectangle, things are triangle. He really does not fight me when this book comes out. It is not a fight for math. What this book is doing, as far as I can see, for level 1, is teaching them math principles in a very gentle, and I don't want to say, well, I guess it is a kind of a slower approach, okay? But it is information he's going to retain. He's going to retain this. When I feel, I do think that sometimes they go in to the subject, but it's almost like when I feel like, okay, we know 1 through, he knows how to write 1 through 9, A couple days later, I'm asking him to write down some numbers. He's kind of blank. So we go back to this and we do the lessons. Now, there are lessons that I have skipped because he knows it, he's mastered it, and I'm just going to kind of go forward. As it lines up with Mammoth, I think it's kind of the same. It's math. At this level, it's math. 2 and 2 is, it's always going to equal 4. 1 and 5 are going to equal 6. 3 and 3 are going to equal 6. So yeah, there's different avenues to take to get to some of these numbers, right? But 2 and 2 is always going to equal 4. It just is. So it's math. But what I don't want is, I don't want him to shy away from math. I don't want that to be a subject that he doesn't like. And I think if I were to push just something like Mammoth on him, nope, he would probably fight me every single day. So what I do is I have him do every other day. We do probably 3 or 4 lessons in Masterbooks, and then we do, it depends. Because really he fights me. Okay, see this top right here? This top portion right here? It took him like 20 minutes to do that. So yeah, He just fights me on it. I think that they are together, and I'm going to have to make another video on this because my time is running short. But in the next video, I'll tell you how I think they line up. So if you want to hear more, if you like our content, give me a thumbs up, and I will let you know how Mammoth lines up with Master Books in our next video. Until we meet again, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Bye-bye.